Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a great summer so far. I wanted to say a huge thank you for helping us with the summer show event this year. It is our biggest fundraiser of the year, and this event would not happen without all of you. So, thank you. I just wanted to go over some reminders and information about the show. We are changing the layout this year. In the past, it's always been on the upper level of Annie Williams Park, and this year it's going to be on the lower level. I will share the map as well after this. And basically it'll be along the river. It is a new layout, and we're going to be working through those challenges, but it is going to fix a lot of issues for us, like the lack of services. Traffic will be able to flow in through the entry and out through the west gate, which is amazing. And I think we're going to be able to fit a lot more cars. So in terms of congestion, we're hoping we've solved that issue. We will just need to keep an eye on kids near the river. It is going to be a licensed event again as well. I'm not really worried about people drinking too much, only because it's not that sort of event or crowd, but always just keep an eye. And if there is an emergency situation, we will have a code system on the walkies. And so please just go to the nearest security guard, paramedic, or somebody at the gates, because they will have a walkie as well. So we'll have a code black for missing children. We'll lock down the gates. Code red for a health emergency, and code blue for a security emergency. And we will get help to you right away. We will also have our MAC headquarters located under the theater building, and that will be manned by staff all weekend. So upon your arrival for your volunteer shift, just give yourselves a couple minutes and go see Steph, and you can grab your shirt and your badge and your volunteer tote. And I would say, if you don't want to wear the shirt because of heat and you're not comfortable wearing a t-shirt, just try to wear something yellow, because that is how people are able to find you. And as I mentioned about the walkies, we will have one at the gates. Chloe will have one. She'll be sort of helicoptering through the show. Brian Triquare, he will have a walkie, security, the paramedics, and myself. So we'll all sort of be walking around if somebody needs to grab us. And it is a very hot weekend. Because we're by the river, I would suggest bring a bathing suit, wear a bathing suit under your clothes, go jump in the river if you need to. We have more people on gates this year, which is amazing. So, take lots of breaks. If it's not busy, go enjoy the show, go take a rest. Everybody will receive at check-in as well a drink and food voucher. And so you'll be able to go to any of our food vendors on site and use those. What else do we have here? We will have the water station again. We're trying to be environmentally friendly, so please bring water bottles and make sure you're staying hydrated through the show. Make sure you're wearing a hat, put sunscreen on. The biggest issue during the weekend is usually heat stroke. I will, after this as well, just do a little video tutorial on how the check-in works. So those of you who are at the gate that are doing the bandwagon, go check in with the new app. I'll just do a little screen video to walk you through that. And then same as last year, we're doing $10 cash at the gate. We will have ATMs. And so just make sure everybody who pays cash gets a stamp on their hand. It is only for same-day access, but I mean, if they have a stamp on their hand and they come back, of course, we'll let them in. So I think we can be a bit lenient on that. And dogs are permitted in the show. They need to be on leash, and they need to be behaved. So if there is a dog not behaving, we do need to ask them to leave. For safety reasons, there's no smoking permitted in any park across Ontario. So anytime somebody needs to take a smoke break, you need to leave the park. What else? I would just ask that you're please sharing our amazing show on your social media and telling all your friends and family. And I just really hope everybody has an amazing time. Each gate will have a binder. So for check-ins, we do have a VIP list of media who might arrive. So if somebody does come and say, I'm on the VIP list, you can check the binder. The volunteers will also be listed in the binder. So if need to let them through so they can go to headquarters, you can check them off the list. And then there'll be, our safety protocols, information about the show, the entertainers. So they'll also be on the list. And I think that's probably about it, I hope. So thank you again, and stay tuned. I'm just going to go through a little demo on how the Bandwango app works. Have a great day. We've just learned how to go ahead and purchase a ticket. We really do want to still encourage people to purchase through our app and download so that they have access to all of our great contests and promotions throughout the weekend. So these signs will be posted at both gates to encourage that. So people can scan the QR code, which will take them to our website, which will allow them to go ahead, fill out their information, and they will get the email confirmation and the download text message for download to home screen. So this is a web-based app, not an app from the App Store. We also will be running a check-in contest, and the person with the top check-ins is going to have the opportunity to win an overnight 2 nights at Off-Grid Oasis Muskoka, which is this really great Airstream, really cool campsite that was just built by some of our MAC members. So how do we check people in? So here are some instructions, which I will also share in the email. But basically, in the Summer Show app, there's going to be tickets. for each day so that people can check in. So you're going to get the customer to open their phone, go to the app, and then you're just going to scroll down and there's going to be tickets for each date. And so you will just open that ticket and basically you are going to confirm redeem for that date. And so then it'll show that they are checked in. There will be, if that person has purchased for multiple people, there will be, let's say it's 4 people, there will be 4 different tickets for that day. So you're going to want to redeem all of them. And if we look at this screen here, this actually shows how the check-in contest works. So each artisan at their booth will have a sign at the front of their tent with their booth number, their name, and it'll have a check-in code. So as people are walking through, they will be able to then check in with the 4 digits. And so they go to the artisan's profile, check in, and then they just enter the numbers, and we'll have all of that data, and we'll get in touch with people after the show to announce the winner. So that's kind of a fun contest. There's also 200 of these sponsorship tickets in distribution. So if somebody comes to the gate with one of these and the back signed, I will be signing all of them. They can come in. Please keep track of the tickets just so we know how many were used. And this is our summer show brochure this year. So we did print more because we had run out within a couple hours last year. So there will be 2,000. And we are going to be charging $1 for each brochure, but giving $1 back to customers as they bring the brochures back. So we just, again, want to encourage, being environmentally friendly. Printing is very expensive. And last year we were trying to get people to bring them back and they weren't. So we're hoping that the dollar will sort of help with that. And that brochure will also have a map, and these will be also printed on Coroplast. I think we have 3 of them, one at each gate, and then one by the entertainment tent that people will also be able to refer to. And that's basically it. Make sure you bring a charged phone, bring chargers. There will be places to plug in, and I hope you all just have a great time. Talk soon.